Good afternoon and welcome back to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for another instalment of Dan's quickfire 5-minute-ish walk around videos. Now this here is a rather beautiful 25 model year bursting green Ford KUGA ST Line X PHEV, which is a plug-in hybrid electrical vehicle. So underneath is a 14.4 kilowatt hour battery that can deliver up to 39.9 miles of full electric driving. Now if that wasn't enough, at the front we have a 2.5 litre DURATEC engine that, combined with a hybrid system, produces 243 PS of power, then transmitted through the front wheels through an automatic CVT transmission. The vehicle is registered on a 2024 registration, meaning we'll be taking the Ford manufacturer warranty all the way till June 2027. The high voltage battery is covered under the 8-year 100,000 mile Ford manufacturer warranty also. This vehicle has done just 4,500 miles and is full to the brim of specification. So my job in the next however long is to tell you everything I can remember. Don't forget, if you do like our content, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button and leave us some lovely comments below. And if you need a part exchange valuation, click in the link in the description and that will take you straight to our valuation tool, and after a minute you'll have a valuation in your inbox. So we're going to begin the walk around at the near side front, where we can display some rather beautiful LED. Hold on, let me give you a zoom in on the Ford LED. A Ford LED headlights with the tech pack. So the tech pack on the KUGA gives you that wonderful LED light bar across the bonnet, and also gives you the HUD, the head-up display, which I shall come back to in a second. Down at the bottom of the bumper we have front parking sensors making themselves all the way around that front lip of the bumper, which serves a special purpose because this has the parking pack. So you get the front and rear parking sensors, the wide angled camera, get the door edge guards, and also get the self parking function, which is very cool. We also have 360 degree cameras around this KUGA, so you get the first of 4 underneath the 4 badge at the front. Just underneath the number plate there, that little duddy black bit, is a front-facing radar, which is responsible for some of the driver assistance pack on board, such as pre-collision assist and lane assist. Moving ourselves around, have a look at these wonderful 20-inch absolute black machine-cut alloy wheels. So the machine cut gives you the silver shiny face with a gloss black paint just behind. Being the ST line variant, we have the red painted brake calipers, and the tyres fitted are Continental Premium Contact 6 tyres, if I can recall correctly. And again, only doing 4,500 miles, the tyres are in marvellous condition. Drawing your attention to the windscreen, the little symbol there means it's the sound screen, so inside the cabin it's going to be nice and quiet. We have a light sensor, which is that little dome bit. Sun goes down, moon comes up, your lights will come on automatically. Furthermore, this vehicle has fitted the wonderful Bang & Olufsen Pro sound system, so you can see a speaker just there. Underneath this little cover here, pop up a Perspex screen. That is your head-up display. This shows you all of your essential driver information, such as your digital speedo, your cruise control settings, and also the traffic speed signs. At the top of the windscreen, that's how most of that is controlled. So that long camera is the traffic speed sign recognition camera, again displaying the speed signs on the head-up display or the digital driver display. In addition, at the top there somewhere is a light sensor for the auto high beam and a rain sensor for the rain sensing wipers. The absolute black wheels go hand in hand with the black roof and also the rear privacy glass. And in addition, we have a panoramic glass opening roof. So with a touch of a button, you're letting an abundance of fresh air and light into the vehicle. Back down to the wing mirrors of the vehicle. These are power folding and heated. As part of the driver assistance pack, we have those blind spot assist monitors. This features in both the near side and the offside mirror, and that will illuminate orange if someone's in your blind spot. So a very nice safety feature. On the driver's and passenger door handles, we have one-touch keyless entry. So as long as the key is in very close proximity to the vehicle, you can tap behind the door handle to unlock the vehicle, or tap again on those 5 lines to lock the vehicle. Use this in coordination with the engine start-stop button. Now we're going to start to move ourselves around the vehicle now, and we're going to position ourselves at the offside rear. This is the point. I get nice and tight to the body and just gently rock the camera down the body like so. And as you can see for yourself, the condition of this KUGA is immaculate. Really is lovely. Fresh into stock yesterday evening also. That is now the offside rear wheel. Again, another just delightful 20-inch alloy wheel. So moving ourselves around the back, like previously mentioned, rear parking sensors and a high definition wide angle reversing camera that will give you a dramatic zoom in too. Also The bursting green body colour goes really lovely with the back black badging kits as well, and the bottom side there is a little plug-in hybrid sticker. Now the near side of the body. So again, starting off really tight, just gently rocking the camera down like so, and as you can see for yourself, it's in wonderful condition. Now to the near side rear. Now we can follow all the way to the near side front and give you a good look at that. Marvellous. Underneath this cover here, which is the near side front wing, this is a Type 2 charging port. So this is where the 14.4 kilowatt hour battery shall be charged from. So if you don't know anything about charging, let me give you a very quick lesson. Dan's 5-minute walk around videos, we're at 6 minutes already. There's too much to talk about. So opening up the tailgate using the power tailgate function, one click of a button and that will open up. So to begin with, the boot, a very generously sized boot space here, easily big enough for a couple of doggos, all your sports equipment, all your shopping. You'll get a wheelchair in there, no problem. A couple of push chairs possibly, not a problem, but it's a lovely sized boot space. So back to charging. If you have access to an outdoor socket, this will go in any 16 amp domestic socket, and this end here will go into the near side front wing. This will charge the vehicle at a slower rate of knots, so perhaps you've depleted the battery after your daily commute to work, which will be nice and cheap, very good advantage of a plug-in hybrid vehicle. Then you plug that into your outdoor socket and that will charge it overnight, not a problem. If in a bit more of a hurry, this is also supplied. This is a Type 2 charging cable. So again, that will go into the front of the vehicle, and this will go into a pod. So that will require a pod to be installed at your property, and that will take the charging up to around 7 kilowatts an hour. 14 kilowatt hour battery, 7 kilowatts charging, roughly 2 and a bit hours, so to say. But again, that will require a pod. We know exactly the right people to help you out with that. So if you did need any more information about charging, speak to our sales team. We're a friendly bunch and we can always help you out. In the back there, we also have quick toggle release points for the rear seats, so if you wanted a nice flat fold all the way down, just pull that lever. 12-volt socket, and we also have this, a factory fitted tow bar. So double click the button like so, and hey presto, tow bar, which is directly in line with reversing camera. Just going to be nice and easy to attach that to your trailer or anything else. Please visit the Ford UK website for all of the towing capabilities, or give us a call. That there will then shut up the tailgate once again. Moving myself around now to the offside rear. Again, part of the parking pack. Look at that. A little bit of rubber just pops out, wraps around the edge of your door, and that protects you against any accidental damage to your property or perhaps somebody else's. Door cards now. So hard wearing plastic door card leading to a soft touch synthetic leather armrest, and the theme throughout the interior is this wonderful red stitching. So starting at the rear seats, again we've got ebony leather with a suede part down the lower back and the base part of the seat. Again, that lovely red stitching. If you carry the smaller humans of this world, you will require an ISO fixing point. So you've got one on the offside rear and one again on the near side rear. The centre console there pulls down to become a cup holder / armrest. On the floor, we already have the Ford KUGA mats in there with the red trim as well. Rear air conditioning, 2 heated rear seats, and 2 USB-C fast charging ports. Very luxurious place to be in the back of these Kugas. And also, these seats are adjustable, so you can pull them forward, use that lever there, and recline them back as well. Very, very comfortable. Now, into the driver's seat for the grand finale. Starting at the top of the door card, where we can see 3-way memory function for the driver's seat. We also have interior locking on that cluster as well. 4 electric windows, we have folding mirrors at the top left, we have child lock, and we have mirror adjustments also on that cluster. Now, show you the front 2 seats. This vehicle also has fitted the winter packs. That's heated front seats, heated rear seats, and electronically heated steering wheel. These are the AGR spine technology seats. You've got little airbags throughout the seats and then make yourself nice and comfortable. The front 2 seats are electronically adjustable, and we also have the wonderful leg extenders as well. So that just pops out and supports the bottom of your leg, keeping you nice and comfortable on those longer journeys. Now, quickly just go through the rest of the controls. I'm going to turn the blowers off though, otherwise you won't be able to hear me. Okay, so we have a power tailgate button to open the boot from the side, a fuel flap release, automatic lights, and the dimmer switch for the digital driver display. Again, a beautiful perforated leather steering wheel, which is also has the heating element inside. The adaptive cruise control and lane centering and the speed limiter is found to the left hand side, and just below that is your volume controls and the voice command button, which is perfect if you use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. That will default it to Siri or Google Assistant, and as you might know already, you can ask them to do a whole range of tasks whilst keeping your eyes firmly on the road. Right hand side is the controls for the digital driver display. So let's show you that. Let's actually just jump in. Please excuse any distortion on the microphone for a second. Okay, to begin with, foot on the brake, click on the engine start stop button, and that then turns the vehicle into ready mode. So you can see the green ready sign at the bottom there. So this is your default screen that you shall be greeted with. The left hand side is now the percentage of power. Because this is a hybrid, we take into consideration the RPM of the engine and the output of the battery, so that is easier in a percentage of power. We always have a coolant temperature sensor. We have the odometer, which is 4,578.8 miles at the time of recording. Gear selector indicator. We have the battery range, which is currently 0 because we've just got this vehicle. I need to go put it on charge. So after this video, it shall be getting a full charge. Then we have the fuel readout there as well, with a digital speedo to the furthest right. In the middle there, we have different computers, audio settings, navigation, phone settings. It's also head-up display settings. Now, the show must go on. We have somewhere to put your change with the key, adjustable cup holders, auto hold, electronic handbrake, rotary gear selector for the CVT automatic gearbox. Down the bottom there is a wireless charging pad, 2 more USBs and a 12-volt socket. Moving up to this cluster here, we have an engine start stop button, P for navigate to parking or self-parking function, the camera button to wake up the 360-degree cameras, easy for you to say. We have a max demist and we have a selectable drive mode button. Going upwards now, this now is Sync 4. So Sync 4 gives you all goodies. So we have the Sync satellite navigation to the left hand side. We have a DAB and FM audio in the center top. Then just below that is your phone connectivity, which refers to Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. On the bottom of the screen you can see your heating, ventilation and air conditioning controls. On these KUGAs there are dual zone systems, so both sides of the cabin can be set to individual temperatures. So if you did have a very cold passenger, you can keep them nice and warm whilst keeping yourself nice and cool. If you did suffer with cold fingers, as the driver of course, heated steering wheel, then we have the electronically heated windscreen there as well, and heated seats are found either end of the screen. In settings, we have different vehicle settings and obviously all your infotainment screen settings. Features is full on these PHEVs. For example, going to drive modes, we have 4 individual drive modes and we have 3 individual EV modes. So you can have Auto EV, which is a hybrid mode if you like, and we have EV Now, which is like a full electric vehicle, and EV Later will run it as a petrol vehicle, saving the battery for where you need to go. So maybe you get to a town or a city, put it into EV mode, and you run on full electric for the duration. We also have things such as your departure and comfort, different charge settings, different flows, so you can schedule the charging for an off-peak tariff. So once it recognises your home address, you can plug it in and it will know to charge from say 12 till 6, for example. That's about it. I'm just going to pop it into reverse to show you the wonderful 360 cameras and reversing cameras. Like I say, there's your tow bar, so it's nice and easy to couple on to whatever you might be towing. But that's about it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, this is a long one. What are we at? 14 minutes almost. So thanks very much for watching this video. If you did find it useful, click on the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave us a lovely comment below. If you need any more information about this KUGA, give us a call on 01376 550 899 or drop us an email at sales@perkinsgarages.co.uk. Thanks so much for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.